Hi guys, welcome back to Crime Time with Jess. Back again with more Wade Wilson shenanigans, but that's not the only thing I'm going to show. I did a live stream Saturday night, I believe, and I had to just take it, I had to private it because it was so choppy with my crazy Wi-Fi. So I privated it. There are a couple things that I want to address before we go into this video. Sorry, I'm making sure that my video is working. Um, there's the comment sections. Gotta love the comment sections. But there were a couple comments on my video about Breezy's obituary and cause of death. I posted a link that went to her cause of death. It was the wrong person. Her obituary, it was correct. That is her. She did pass away in February. But the second link that I posted, I took it down. People pointed out this is not the correct person. They were right. The person that sent it to me, I just trusted them and I read it. I thought it was her. It was not. So stand corrected on that. But she is deceased and she did die of an overdose because her mother has spoke about that. So I just wanted to clear that up. The next thing is going to be these videos as per usual, and we are going to the live stream that I did on Saturday. We started to watch two guys. They're called YouTube Streets. That's their channel name, but they were reacting to the Wade Wilson fan club. Again, I'm sure you guys are aware that he literally has a fan club at this very moment, not 5 years ago, right now. And there's a ringleader of this fan club, and she doesn't show her face ever, but she has been in contact with him and all of that. And I guess his phone privileges have been taken away. So we'll get into that video. It's long. I'm probably not going to show the whole thing because I think their live stream is over an hour long. But we're going to listen to some of it just to see how insane this woman is and her little fan club that she has for Wade. So, and then I'll post the link to the video in the description so you guys can watch the whole entire thing if you would like to. But now we are going to go to the newly released phone calls. Oh, and I'm aware that we have new characters that have been unlocked in the Wade Wilson sphere. I have not gotten into those characters. People have been questioning whether or not it was Breezy or Kristen that was helping Wade funnel fentanyl into jail. It was not either one of them. It was a different woman that was charged with that. But we haven't even talked about her on this channel yet. So, you know. But these phone calls were released 15, 16 hours ago by phone calls from prison. So I'm going to share them now and react to them. Let me see when this phone call was released. That's not really saying. But it was like 15, 16 hours ago. Something like that. So as you can see, they're calling this video White Claws and Honey Buns. Because Wade and Kristen are going to proceed to laugh about the White Claws that he drank when he broke into the person's house after he murdered two women. Because that's just so funny. And we have to listen to his ridiculous laugh. Well, we don't have to, but we're going to. So subtitles should be on. No, they're not. Not for this video. Subtitles on, and let's listen in.
What happened? I put money on your book, but I only put 25 right now because I couldn't get enough more money on the card. So you just gotta give me a little bit longer.
Okay, baby. All right. Well, that sucks, but okay. Thanks.
All right, don't worry. It's gonna come. I just gotta make it, dude. I don't have a card.
Oh, wait. Well, listen, do you think you'll be able to make the other 25 before Sunday night?
Yes, baby. Yes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, baby, that's cool. Then as long as it's on there, I sometimes I stress out like when it's the last day. But if you're pretty confident that you can get it on there, then don't worry about it.
Oh, I
That's
already
great.
know that. But the thing is the bitch I was supposed to, I was supposed to do business with, she's not coming through because she doesn't have the money till tomorrow morning. So
Baby, you're
I'm
fine.
like,
That's cool. Baby, that's okay. I understand. I know how it is out there. It's fine.
What kind of business is Kristen doing? God can only wonder. What kind of business is Kristen doing? Okay. And we all know, the only thing that Wade cares about is making it to the kiosk on time.
As long as you can get
exactly.
on it.
So you need to understand. So exactly. So stop trying to question me.
I'm not trying. Baby, what you talking about?
Ugh. We're 58 seconds in. My skin's already crawling with that crazy maniacal laugh he has.
Baby, I'm just trying to make sure. Baby, hey, listen. Hey, listen. I'm just trying to listen. I'm just starting to put my weight back on. I'm working out and shit. I'm feeling good. So don't you give me that shit. Don't start with me.
All right. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What do you mean? What am I gonna do?
He's probably gonna beat you up, Kristen, if he ever got the chance. I mean, do you think all the women that came out and talked about the abuse that he inflicted on them were lying? I mean, you skip right over that he murdered 2 women. So, I mean, what do you think he's going to do? Kill you? Beat you up? Probable.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
What's she talking about? Hell nah. Hey, you're a trip, baby. Stop it.
Why?
Nah,
What happened?
listen.
What I do?
Baby, you're good. Oh, listen, baby. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
What I do?
Oh, you'll see, baby. You'll see how I just strangle you so good, baby. You'll just see how I beat you up so good, baby. Psycho.
What did I do?
No.
What did I do? Like cross the line or something?
No.
Hang on a second, guys. Is the video choppy? Do I sound choppy to you guys? If somebody could just say something in the chat. If it sounds choppy, if it's breaking up, I need to know. Anyone, someone, there's 11 of you watching at the moment. So if anyone could just say yes, no. Yes, it sounds choppy. No, it doesn't sound choppy. Sounds great. Thank you, guys. All right, cool. We'll keep going.
You ain't too good. Nah, hey, honestly though, for real, that's straight. I didn't even know you put any money on there because they took the machine and we just had the phone tonight, so I wasn't able to even check it. Why didn't you just wait till you got the full 50 tomorrow and just put it on like that?
Well, because I wanted to make sure you got something on there. You know what I mean? I just, you know what I mean? Like,
okay,
I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, okay, baby.
I was going to be a question.
Okay. Okay, baby. You think 100% you'll be able to put the other 25 on there? Or 80%? Or 60%? I can't hear you, baby. You hear me?
I said 120%.
Oh. Why you gotta say it like that? Oh. Hey, baby, I can't wait till I see you when I get out of here. I'm so excited. You know that?
God, I can't wait till he's sentenced tomorrow. I cannot wait until he is sentenced tomorrow. And yes, I am streaming it.
Why? Why is that?
Why? Because you're my sexy baby. You're my baby. You're my girl. You're my baby. So I can't wait to see you. I can say that. Is there something wrong with me saying that? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
There ain't nothing wrong with me, honey. I ain't been drinking nothing tonight. I'm good.
Oh, you're not drinking tonight. Listen, I don't know. It's just. I mean, I guess I should expect this from this dude, but he is truly delusional at this time that he's gonna get out of jail. How can somebody be this freaking delusional? I mean, maybe we should ask Kristen because she's just as delusional.
Oh, you? Not yet. Hey, baby, not yet.
No, I don't be drinking like that, honey.
You have it? Okay.
I'm the sober one from out of everybody. I'm always the sober one.
The sober one. You know what she means by sober? She just means not drinking. That's sober to her. But Kristen being sober is laughable.
Baby, you are?
Yeah, I mean, I party, but with other things, I don't do that. I don't drink.
I party with other things, but I don't drink. Oh, so the one thing you can legally do, you don't do that. But, other things. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I don't really, I don't really like. I party too, but I don't really drink like that a whole lot. Sometimes I do.
You know what? A lot of hardcore drug users, well, not a lot, but there's some that they don't really like drinking. It doesn't do it for them. You know, they need meth, they need fentanyl, they need that kind of stuff.
No, you was not them goddamn. What was it that you was drinking at that house?
Oh, you talking about the White Claws? The White Claws.
White Claws. You know what?
Hey, listen.
Every time I see a White Claw, I always.
Hey, listen.
Well, every time I see White Claws, I think of you breaking into someone's house, and I mean, good God, these people. It's so funny. It's so funny. I burglarized somebody's house and drank and ate their stuff.
Listen, they sent me my my discovery for the burglary and shit.
Right.
And it says in the discovery, it said something about a bag of
White Claws you drink.
something about a bag of popcorn and 5 White Claws.
Yes, that's what they said about you on.
Hey, listen, that shit doesn't count though. I only drank 3 White Claws. The other 2 I poured down the sink because they taste like.
Oh, they got it wrong. I only drank 3 of them. Oh, God. I poured the other 2 down because they taste so bad. This guy, man. This guy, again, I cannot wait to see his sentencing tomorrow.
That is like, let me get these in before I go into it. I need to get this popcorn.
I need to be fucked up.
I need to get stoned. Like, what the fuck y'all trying to get ugly? Like, no.
Baby.
I'm just trying to know what it is.
Hell no.
Y'all need to wait for me. I'm the famous one here.
She literally just said, "I'm the famous one here." Oh, you are now. You are now, Kristen. You don't like it, do you? Hates it. And I'm gonna use jumpsuit Pablo's. Eat it. You're gonna eat that now.
Hey, baby, I have a question too. Listen, how many honey buns did you order me? Because I ordered 3.
I ordered 2.
Oh, okay, so that's good. I have 6.
He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Is this what you care about, babe? No, that's all I cared about when I was in there. Was my food, was my pills, was my food that I made.
No, I don't care.
I used to make my buddies.
I don't care so much about it, but I care about. I really, honestly, I care about the honey buns and stuff, baby.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget.
No, honestly, I don't care so much about it, but yeah, I care about the honey buns, baby. She even said it herself. She knows the game. Oh yeah, well, when I was in there, that's all I cared about was my food and my pills. That's it. So he makes my skin crawl too. I am what I am. He definitely makes my skin crawl. This guy, one of the worst. I mean, just one of the worst. Ugh. Okay, the next one. No, not this one. Oh, so this one was the newest released video that Phone Calls from Jail put out. And this is where he learns that he was indicted. Kristen tells him. So.
Hey, baby.
Hey, honey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. They indicted you today.
Yeah, I know they did.
You guys notice how he always repeats himself like multiple times? I know. He always says that. I know, baby. I know. Oh, hey, they indicted you today for 2 first-degree murder charges. Oh, I know. I know, baby. I know.
I was on the kiosk not long ago, and the fucking lady.
And right from that. Oh yeah, I know. Right to the kiosk. That
from the news people, Rochelle over there.
Yeah.
She sent me a message and was like, "Oh, well, they've just indicted you for the murders of whoever," and then she started asking me a bunch of questions.
Stop there again. Of whoever. I don't think he remembers their names still. I really don't think this dude remembers their freaking names. They indicted you on whoever. You mean Diane Ruiz and Kristine Melton? Is that who you mean? Wade, dead, cold-eyed Wade? No conscience, psychopath Wade? Can't even say their freaking names.
So yeah, I figured I found out that way. So they're probably gonna take me down to like the booking and stuff here in a little while. Probably sometime today, I'm sure. Sucks, man.
Baby.
Yeah, baby, this is shitty. This is real shitty. It's not good. How'd you know? Where'd you find out that? On the news?
Yeah, well, I'm at work right now, and I just went outside because I seen that you were calling, and I.
Oh, you're at work? You're at work?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. How's it going? How is it? Good?
It's all right. I'm here.
Well, no, I mean, is it better, like, with that girl or whatever? With that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Can you imagine working with someone like Kristen? Can you imagine that? I mean, even her little 4-hour shifts, that'd probably be a very long 4 hours working with her crazy self.
Okay.
And no surprise that she's having problems with her coworkers, obviously.
Yeah, baby, this sucks. This is really shitty. I'm kind of down about this whole situation, for sure. In a big
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Me too.
I know you are. I know you are. Are you still gonna be here for me or no?
Of course. Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
And that is a lie.
Okay, Kristen. Yeah, I know it's a lot to deal with, so I know that, like, trust me, you know, like, some people can't hold on to somebody that, like, gets charged with something like this, but maybe hopefully you can, you know.
Don't worry, babe. I got you.
Some people don't want to be with a guy that murdered 2 women, you know? You know what I mean, baby? Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. Okay?
I know you do. Honestly, I didn't even have a second guess in my mind. Let you know.
You didn't?
Nah, so I didn't doubt you at all.
I love the way they just continuously lie to each other and just blow smoke up each other's ass.
Honestly, I'm getting all these fucking requests on my kiosk now, man. Like, I got fucking 3 of them today. Fucking some dude and then fucking 2 chicks. Some dude and 2 chicks and fucking I don't know who the fuck they are. You know what I mean? That's why I sent you a message and I asked. I was like, well, you'll see it. I sent you a message. But listen, go back into work, and I'll call you back tonight because we have the phone tonight. I don't want you to get fucked up.
All right, baby.
All right, baby. I'll call you.
Hey, listen. I love you, okay?
I love you too, baby. I love you too.
All right? Keep your head up, all right?
Oh, you told me, baby. I love you too, baby.
I love you. I got you, baby.
I'll keep my head up. I'll call you tonight, baby, okay?
All right, honey.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for using GTL.
Thank you for watching.
I swear this dude is like a 14, 15-year-old mentally. I love you, baby. God, I can't. It's amazing that I picked up this case because he truly just, it's like somebody stabbing me in my ears every time he laughs. Dominique, hi. If Wade was not a cold-blooded murderer, would you find him attractive based on his looks? I've seen younger pictures of him. If I was his age and he looked like then, yeah, if I like pass him on the street, I would think he was a decent looking guy. Yeah. But unfortunately, you know, it's not all about looks. Looks fade. Who said it? Judge Judy. Looks fade, brains are forever. You know, so I mean, his character is ugly. Physically, now that he's got all these stitches all over his mouth, you know, tattoos, and no, I don't find him attractive at all. But yeah, had he not murdered 2 women and again just passing him on the street or something, I would probably think, yeah, he's an attractive guy, you know. But I don't understand people that are, you know, so taken by his looks, especially with all that crap all over his face and swastikas and all this craziness. I don't understand the support for him. I mean, it's just really wild, and that's what we're gonna listen to next, because these guys. Oh, let me. Again, they're called YouTube Streets. So this is their channel right here. And they recorded, I don't know where exactly they got this from. I don't know if this woman was on TikTok or what, but she is the, yeah, you see how they have a bunch of cheerleaders because like Wade's cheerleaders. So here we go with this. And I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because again, this is a long live stream. We're not going to listen to the entire thing.
How can a man that has killed 2 women have a whole army behind him? The darkest part of this case is the support for Wade Wilson. These men and women have donated over $65,000, have signed over 20,000 signatures, all in hopes that Wade Wilson doesn't get the death penalty. Team Wade has now reached out to Jose Baez, a famous Florida attorney, best known for representing Casey Anthony and Aaron Hernandez.
That seriously pisses me off. I hope that Jose Baez stays far away from this, okay? That woman, this woman right here, Casey Anthony, I mean, we all know that she murdered her daughter, killed her daughter, and he got her off. And Aaron Hernandez, he kind of reminds me of Wade in some ways. You know, his physical attractiveness to women, his demeanor, his cold, callous criminal acts, you know, murder that he partook in or committed rather. But he also took on his case. He got him off on some stuff. So I really hope Jose Baez just stays far away from this because I already despise him. So I know he was doing his job. I get that. But again, he got a child killer off and she's out roaming around. She pops up on social media every now and again trying to peddle some stuff or do some stuff and quickly gets shut down, as she should.
The support for Wade has been overwhelming. For the Lee County Jail, they have since restricted Wade from receiving calls. And tonight, we will be listening to Maria, one of the leaders of Team Wade. This lady does not represent this podcast, and we do not support Team Wade.
A Nigerian prince wants to send you 40 million. Yes! Jackpot! So what are you supposed to be? You. From the future, man. What are you doing here? Well, I'm here to tell you about Guardio, of course. Oh, what's that, like a cool future thing? Guardio will save you from what happens after you click the link in that phishing email. What happens? Well, you lose everything. To hacker.
They're saying that the Breezy picture that we had is not the right picture. It is the right picture. There's another woman that other YouTubers are rolling around with. That isn't the right Breezy, y'all. And Breezy, she OD'd and she was found in the back of a truck, is what I've learned to understand. So RIP to her, man.
Are we buffering? Hi, Darth.
Just want to give an update on Kiosk Breezy. RIP to her.
Yeah, RIP to the victims as well. RIP to Breezy. You know, there is a crisis happening in America, fentanyl, and, you know, heavy narcotics is a real thing. So got to keep that in mind and be mindful of that. But let's get right into this, man. Like I said, the live we put up yesterday that we were watching, it got took down. So this is what's going to give us some clarity on what took place.
They got wristbands. Just let you know. They got wristbands, y'all. They got wristbands. Save Wade Wilson wristbands. They are making
Merch,
money. Bro,
Whoa.
we need to come back with a shirt. Excuse my language. I'm actually going to bleep that out. We're going to say F Team Wade, and we're going to give majority of the money to the victims. That's what I would do. Or someone else needs to do it. Someone do that, please.
Well, it's not hard to print up some shirts, man. I can go do that right now if I wanted to. I mean,
Can you believe that these people have wristbands? Save Wade Wilson? Have you lost your mind? I don't think Wade Wilson is the only person, and I want to speak on that for a second. I don't think he's the only person that needs a CAT scan or an MRI of his brain. Okay? And also, I said on my last live stream, but again, I had to private it. Why do we need this MRI? I mean, I'm not a doctor, I'm not anyone, but I can definitely tell you that Wade Wilson is effed in the head. I don't think we need an analysis for that. Would it be interesting just to know what the heck is wrong with him? Sure. But I don't think that it should be a mitigating factor for the judge and the sentencing. Because clearly, anyone that commits the crimes that he has committed is not right in the head. I mean, if we're going to be soft on everybody because, oh, he has a little frontal lobe damage. Yes, of course he does. Why else would he do something like this? His brain he's not right in the head. That's clear. Very clear.
I mean, if we really could give a percentage.
Oh, and let me turn the subtitles on. My bad. All right, here we go.
To the victims. I mean, if that's really shit, if you wanted to, you know, you can go all the way, wall to wall. You know what I mean, and just do it just to shut them down, because there's no team Wade over here, none whatsoever.
All right, guys, we made it to over 30,000 likes. Please continue to like and share the.
So now they're playing this Wade's team. See, this is little cheerleader. So this is this woman, that's like the little head cheerleader, whatever you want to call her. And this is her talking.
This page, but I think it's time to get started here. So, again, everyone, this is Marie, and from Team Wade, we want to thank you so much for adapting to the circumstances tonight. They might try to shut down our live streams, but again, they're not going to be able to silence us, and they're not going to silence Wade. We're a resilient group here, and we're going to continue to for him. No.
Bro, they're going to war.
To get started,
Wade is going to
first
war.
and foremost, we have a lot that we're going to.
Team Wade, man, this is a real thing, man. This is wild.
I told you, bro, 20,000 signatures, or what is it? No, they almost have 50,000, 20,000 donation, or 20.
Yeah, that's a small army, man.
Bro,
that's a small army. Imagine if 20,000 people came together on just one topic of politics. And I'm not going to get crazy, but this is over a guilty man of killing 2 women. Like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, gang.
Someone's gonna dying over this shit, bro. They're going to rally. So we put this in the last podcast that we did. We're gonna have it released today. And basically, bro, they're going to the sentencing. They're gonna be there outside the courthouse. They're gonna be wearing.
There's gonna be counter protesters. There's got to be, bro.
Bro, why not?
This is so ridiculous that there are people that are going to be allegedly outside the courthouse for his sentencing, and if they are there, I'm with them. I truly hope there are some counter protesters, but what a shit show, honestly. He murdered 2 women. He confessed to murdering these women. It's all there. Why is anyone outside the courtroom except media, and stuff like that? I mean, protesters, it's crazy.
Why not?
Small clashes. It'll probably be realer than Trump's. You seen the video I had when I went to the Trump indictment, right? It was wild out there.
Yeah, this is gonna get violent.
Yeah, I could see this getting violent. A lot of angry women against a lot of angry women. This is gonna be the Xena warrior princess all over again.
We're gonna look to cover here tonight. So we've actually decided to break this up into a 2-part event. Again,
any woman that is out there as a pro Wade person, as a woman, I'm gonna ask for your woman card back. You don't deserve that. You're not a part of us, okay? Turn in your woman card, because you can't be supporting this dude and be holding a woman card. Sorry. Against the rules.
We'll probably get a little bit creative again next time and figure out how we're going to host the next live event. But we do want to let you know kind of an idea about what we're going to be here to cover tonight. Again, we're still increasing our viewers here. So please continue to tap on the screen and make sure that you share this out as I go over this information with you, because we want to get his message out to as many people as possible. And again, we're going to record this so that we can post it afterwards. So our next live event, we're planning to have it completed actually on Sunday. So this coming Sunday, the 25th, we're still figuring out the time. So stay tuned to our official pages, Wade Stephen Wilson Official on both Instagram and TikTok, and on Facebook, Wade Stephen Wilson, for more information on the time. But we're going to plan to do another live on Sunday. Now, the whole idea of tonight, guys, is we want to give you an update on Wade, of course, our number 1 priority here. We also want to touch on
their number 1 imaginary in your life is Wade Wilson. Is Wade Wilson. What the F? Like, this makes me want to cuss so bad, but I'm not, okay?
On our Fundly and Go Get Funding campaigns, his motion for a new trial and acquittal being denied, and, potential new attorneys that we've been looking into. We also are going to debunk some rumors that are going around.
Yo, this chick is orchestrating this better than the fucking team that protected Trump before assassination, bro. This is crazy, bro.
They're doing better than the people against Wade. You know, you could tell that they have a lot of time on their hands where they're sitting down, they're talking. She's probably talking to Wade every day or every other day, working out this plan of these raffles where these people are donating money just to get a call back from Wade, just to get a time. You know,
raffles. They're doing raffles so that and whoever wins the raffle gets a call from Wade. This is insanity. This is complete insanity. Again, this woman, I would like to request to some judge somewhere, can you please have her get an MRI? Because this woman is not right in the freaking head. And it bothers me so much because you listen to her voice. She sounds like a normal person. So I bet you she's just roaming around the earth and everybody thinks, you know, around her that she's normal. I bet you they don't know that she's doing this. Bet.
Greets. It was a meet and greet that he was saying with the fucking reporter. He was like, "Yo, anybody can come down here. You get to meet me." And
this is the most attention he has ever gotten in his life for being who he was. And I heard the adopted parents were actually friends of his dad in the church. They knew the Wilsons, so he was never in the system. We need to clear that up. He was never in the system, bro. He immediately went to another family. But I understand it's still that love, that natural. You know that
there's a disconnect there.
There's a disconnect. There always will be when that happens. People need to understand that.
Going around because I'm sure everyone has seen them. There's about 1.5 million going around right now. And everyone's been sending us in these rumors. And we're really thankful so that we can make sure we can address them. So you know what the actual truth is. And trust me, guys, we have receipts as well. So we came
well, let me tell you something, lady. No, I'm getting pissed off already. I just don't like the tone of this. She doesn't show her face. Like none of you team waiters, the ones that show their face on that website, I give y'all balls, bro. The one girl with the eyebrows on.
Yeah, but this is the woman that gives them the courage to do that when she doesn't do it herself. So,
but she's a pussy.
All right, I'm gonna backstep just one, two. Listen, I think this could be a way to just identify the like-minded individuals of who supports Team Wade, and she could be some sort of agent because no face, but she's very articulate. She is fucking precise and on the money. She's got this shit orchestrated. Like I said, she's doing better than Trump's team on the assassination.
They're gonna say this, but I was thinking when I watched this before, I was thinking the same thing. Like, how do we know this woman ain't gonna take all the money? You know what I mean? Like, again, like they said, she doesn't show her face or anything. So she's orchestrating all this shit. She's very organized. You know, they keep saying it. She's better than Trump's team, you know, with his assassination. She sounds like it. I mean, Instagram, she's got him all over social media, his official pages, and doing raffles and doing all this craziness. I just wonder if this woman's going to take some money and run.
So, who is this lady? Really? Who's she working for, lady?
She might be in cahoots with the German lady.
Maybe she. I think it's a little deeper than that.
So to get started, though, let's start with an update on Wade. So it's been a little bit of a challenging week. As of last Saturday, it was August 10th. At 4:15 p.m., Wade officially had all of his phone and email communications completely shut off and revoked. So they are
told y'all that was going to take place too, man.
Doing their best to silence Wade on the inside as well, because again, I think they're a little intimidated that we're trying to tell his truth.
Not trying to tell his truth. This woman makes my blood boil. I'm trying so hard not to go on a curse-filled tirade right now. But she just literally pisses me off. We're trying to tell his truth. He already told his truth. He already told it. So's his DNA, you idiot.
Now, being completely honest and transparent, we are not sure when or if he's going to be getting these privileges back before he is transferred to prison. But we are still fighting on a daily basis for this.
So my understanding, once you're on death row, that's like 23-1. That's like being on a high disciplinary admin seg. Like it's everything combined, everything. Like you're not going to really be making calls unless you'll probably have one call, that's one person you can call on your call.
And that's exactly why what he's saying, you know, death row inmates, it's 23-1, 23 hours in that cell, 1 hour out. I hope he gets the death penalty. I was saying before that I hoped he got life without parole because he wanted the death penalty, but nah. No, I hope he gets the death penalty. He will be very restricted from the phone and the kiosk and all of that. He'll be able to write some letters People be able to write some letters, but he will be much more restricted. He won't be, you know, out in Gen Pop like he wants to be so badly. And again, you know, he wants the death penalty because he thinks he's going to go out quick. No, sir. People spend a very long time on death row. And I want him to spend a very long time segregated from everyone else, limited access to the outside on death row.
List. And they're gonna have to be vetted, and like they're gonna give him the worst stay possible. I can only imagine what other tricks they have up their sleeves, but communication is definitely gonna be cut.
Let me say this.
Yep.
If he wasn't getting his fame before death row, he would have access to the kiosk. It sounds like they took the kiosk away because phone calls from prison, Jumpsuit Pablo, all these other YouTube channels have, you know, put this out there where he's making moves. That's what I'm basically trying to say.
No, he is. And I get it. And you got to look at it. So being in jail at one time, I learned how this works. And what they do is they make sure that if there's someone with any kind of control that can possibly set off a fucking movement and make shit happen, they will make sure that they cut all communication. Because he has a following. He has not 10 people, 20 people, 200 people. He's got thousands of women and men. There's a percentage of men in there that are willing to go to fucking war for this guy. So they have to make sure that there's no line of communication for him to make any kind of fucking disturbance at any of these events. Or
it's mind-boggling to me. Don't you just want to go up to the I just want to walk up to these women and just literally knock on their foreheads. Hello, is anyone home? Like, are you okay? You need some type of, you know, mental evaluation. Like, what are you doing?
Or even at any given time. So they're gonna shut his ass up. And so this is gonna die down. This lady's keeping it alive. She's gonna milk it for the money and all that. But
was you locked up with anybody famous though? Oh yeah, you know what, Lil Wayne. I forgot.
My bad. So there was a few that I was locked up with on Rikers Island.
If you've been getting scam texts like these, it was me. I said that probably means your date has been leaked, and I have all.
Lil Wayne. Who else? The dude that had the tiger in his apartment in Harlem was with him.
Davies.
I don't know.
Just joking.
I could have been on Rikers Island at the same time, but I was definitely not in the same building with him. And then a few other
nothing like Wade Wilson though. No.
Oh, so the dude from Bronx Tale, I was with him on Rikers Island. He got moved everywhere with ESU. The Italian kid that the cop got shot.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have to cover that one day. We'll cover that.
I was with him. Yeah.
We want to thank everybody so much for your concerns, but we are going to ask you that you please do not reach out to the jail any further. We're significantly concerned that this is causing him to have his privileges taken away even longer because of how many people and the volume of the amount of people who are reaching out directly. So we really thank you for your concern. Truly, it means a lot, but please do not contact the Lee County Jail any further. They can implement their own rules. They are not regulated by the government because it is not a state prison. So we do need to make sure that we're aware that the more we reach out, unfortunately, we think the worse off it is for him.
Oh, no. By all means, keep doing it. So he keeps having his privileges taken away because you psychopaths just can't get enough of Stitch Face.
Wait a minute.
We have tried to contact the jail.
Oh, well, okay, Lee County, it's the county. But I thought the feds always overruled state.
This is not a fed case, though. This is a state case.
I understand the case point, but they're talking about the conditions in the prison and the rules in the prison.
Oh, they're just using that's
I mean the jail. I mean the county jail.
That's a loophole that they can use. They can use whatever they want. It's an excuse to just say, "Yo, listen, he's not getting the fuck on the phone," and it's a security risk now. Once they
that's exactly it. I mean, if you've been to jail before, I've done my little 6 days in jail. They really do what they want. They have rules and all that, but they do what the hell they want. They want to take something away from you, they're going to do it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Label that shit a security risk, bro. It's over, bro. See, they didn't have enough to do it before because it was entertaining. It was like boy Joey, Dr. D, and fucking Cruella over there. So it was like it's not much. But when the calls and this, he's getting a lot of mail, he's getting a lot of money, people. So gotta remember, they're gonna cut all that shit. It was fun in the beginning.
In-house rules. It's like in-house rules type.
Yeah, they can do whatever. If it becomes a security problem, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Security risk? Yeah, listen. We're giving you the bare minimum.
Yep.
Fuck around if you want to. That's how they're going to treat him.
Well, how is she getting a hold of him?
It's a good question. She could be making all this shit up.
Bro, have we any of us even thought about that? That these people could just be scamming and Wade doesn't even know it. But we heard a recording of Wade, though. She has clips of Wade. I believe she does talk to Wade.
She does have clips of Wade, and I definitely think she's talked to Wade, so.
If you've been getting scam texts like these, it was me. I said that probably means your data's been leaked, and I have all of it.
Jail ourselves on numerous occasions, but we've been put on hold or hung up on. We haven't really been given any form of information. We've even tried to contact his lawyers, and we've had absolutely no luck. No shocker there, though, but they haven't returned any.
So she's just going off the fact that she can't get through to anybody.
Yeah, they're trying to silence her. She says, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it could have been a stunt last night. That thing about the lobbying up and then getting turned off, that could have been all fucking PR. That could have all been orchestrated to keep us all.
Any of our phone calls or emails. Now, I will say that today, Wade did appear for a court appearance today for his motion to transport, and that's ultimately so that they can transport him to and from to get him to his scans and MRIs that need to be completed on August 22nd. Now, the good news is, guys, we can share that someone on our team was able to make it today to that hearing at 9 a.m. And
imagine if he's trying to, and then this is
somebody on our team. They have a freaking team. Was able to make it to the courthouse this morning for Wade. Oh.
Just something that I just thought of. Because, that would be a great time to, catch a little escape. You know what I mean? You might have one of these invested women that he might have been able to get the Morse code to, right? And say, yo, listen, they're going to bring me somewhere, follow us, and I'm going to make it happen. Be my getaway driver. I'm just saying, I read a lot of books.
Yeah, listen. That's not as far-fetched as it sounds. It's really not. I mean, if these women are willing to donate all this money, show up, protest, I definitely think one of them would be willing to be, if they think he's innocent. God knows why they think that, but I think one of them be willing to be his getaway driver.
Then they said, and then maybe they caught it. They said, we're going to let you go as far as you think you can go. No, I watch a lot of movies too, dude.
And we were physically able to see Wade. It was absolutely great. And ultimately, he seemed like he was in good spirits, given the circumstances, clearly, and not being able to communicate with anyone on the outside. He did see that he had a representation from his team there. And you could really tell that it kept him upbeat and excited of what the future holds. Because, again, he knows that he has us out here fighting, even if he can't communicate with us on a daily basis right now. So, again, we did see Wade today in person, one of our team members, and he was very happy to see that he did have support there. Now, heading on next to the Fundly and Go Get Funding campaigns, we wanted to address...
What do they do? Show up with, like, Team Wade shirts on, bro? Like, how does he know?
His favorite color is blue. So during the whole speech by another Team Wade person by the name of Dark Angel, which she wants to go by the name of B-E-E. So basically, she's saying that everybody that's going to be showing up at the hearing on Tuesday, not the hearing, but the sentencing, they're going to be there with blue shirts on, and they're going to have signs that say "Save Wade Wilson, Free Wade Wilson." Yeah. They're coming peaceful. They said they don't want violence. They're coming peaceful. That's what she said, but she can't speak for all these other women.
I am so disgusted right now. I am just thoroughly disgusted. Grandma, hi. I'm glad you're here. Would you like to come up and speak? You don't have to, but if you want to, I'll put a link in the chat, because these people never fail to just make me lose my words. It's nutty, Grandma. It is truly nutty. I don't even know what to say half the time. And also, I've seen people say that the people that are there for the victims and such, that they're going to be wearing purple tomorrow. You don't want to, Grandma? They make you mad. I get it. Believe me. I totally understand. They pissed me off as well. Let's continue with this psychotic woman.
All these other men. Joey's coming with a vengeance. Joey's with the shits. Let's just get to
Joey's like the big homie of them. Like, he goes and he gets protected, right? They surround him.
He's part of GBC, man. GBG, Gay Boy Gangs.
In fact, if Grandma doesn't want to come up, if anyone wants to come up and speak their piece on this craziness, you could click the link and I'll let you come up.
Bro, and he's coming hard, bro.
This is wild, man. I want to see the counter protest. I want to see the women and men that are against this bullshit. All right.
This because there's been a lot of rumors going around that it's going to get shut down. There's going to be legal action taken against it. So I will tell you that our pages are as strong as ever right now. We have actually had constant communication with a representative from Fundly. They've been super, super helpful with helping us try to resolve issues with the donate button and other website glitches. And thanks again to the supporters for letting us know when that happens, because sometimes we're sleeping, sometimes we're unaware. So anytime you have an issue with donating or if it's not showing it, let us know. And we're going to make sure that we reach out to that representative who's been super helpful.
Sometimes we're sleeping and sometimes we're unaware. Does this woman have a life? Does her entire life literally revolve around this man? Do you have kids? Do you have a job? Do you have anything? You have friends? I mean,
they are very much aware and familiar with our campaign and our goals. So again, guys, I want to reiterate, this money is not going directly to Wade, but instead the donations are going to be going towards a lawyer for him to handle his appeals process.
Oh, they're going to skim some off the top. I see where this is going.
I told you.
He is not
Yep. I see what you're saying now.
And another thing
profiting
too,
off of this at all.
He can't take money right now. He can't profit off of what he did. That's the whole thing with he's not allowed to.
Technically, he's profiting. If he's getting a lawyer out of the deal of them doing all this, this is profiting. I mean, I don't know how you would clean that up and funnel it through how she's trying to say what she's going to do.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that. A lot of people are curious about that. How's all this money, 65, 67,000, whatever, getting to him? Is it set up in this woman's name? Is she going to give the money to him? Is that legal? Because he is profiting. He's absolutely profiting off of his crimes, which is illegal. Well, I don't want to go into all that, but he shouldn't be. Okay, so I'm very curious. I would love to hear a lawyer on this, like how this would all work.
But that's still profiting. No matter how you look at it, whether it's on the books or off the books, ethically, it's wrong, bro. You can't. Come on, bro.
And the money that's being raised for Wade is to go directly, again, to the lawyers who are going to handle his appeal process. So I will tell you that the lawyers to handle these types of process, it's a little expensive. It's around $150,000 to $250,000. And there's also more legal fees on top of that we're learning about on a daily basis. It's absolutely insane. Take some time to Google it if you can. Wade also has some other medical conditions, including a hernia, which have been neglected over the last 5 years that he's been in.
Oh, wow. Probably get his cheeks clapped, bro.
Honestly, he's got a hernia. That's what I'm thinking. Who's Wade sleeping with in jail? Honestly. And do I give a crap about Wade having a hernia? No. And this woman asking, 150,000 to 200,000. These freaks have already raised 67,000. So, I mean, it's not really far-fetched that they're going to raise that amount of money. Unreal.
I was about to say, can you get hernias from doing gay shit?
I don't know. There's got to be something going on. I don't know. But is there any way that you can put an X over this Wade Wilson? Save Wade Wilson. Can you put an X somehow, some way over the save? Because I just don't want people to get the wrong idea.
Is that better?
Is what better?
I put the X on there for you, bro.
Yeah. Yep. X Wade Wilson. You can take that however you fucking want. You know what I mean? It's art. This is an expression of art right here.
Bro, you don't.
That's a good point, Neil. Neil is saying the speed talker is full of it. I don't think he's full of it, but he said his hernia from lifting his drug packs for jail. Yeah, it's called boofing. And that's where you stick drug paraphernalia, cigarettes, all of that kind of stuff up your anus and, smuggle it into the jail. But they do, like, at least in Delaware, I know, they do full body scans. Like, you got to stand in front of, like, a machine, and it just scans your body like an x-ray to see if anything's inside of you. So
don't have to explain why you don't like Wade Wilson. Like, I didn't have to explain why about the other stuff with the dad. You know what I'm saying? You can have your opinion, and that's my opinion too. Is, bro, Wade Wilson's a fuckboy, bro. He's a pussy. What really made me mad is that other gay dude was wearing a Florida State shirt, and he's over here slap ball. Dude, he got slammed by Wade Wilson, bro. Embarrassing.
Yeah, I can see
Take that shirt off, dude. I would make that dude take that damn Florida State shirt off, bro.
Yeah, definitely didn't represent the way he should have. So what's going on? We gonna keep on listening to this broad here?
Yeah, we got to, bro. We got to. We're the only ones doing it. Everyone else is scared to do it.
All right, let's keep on listening. I'm just gonna ignore bullshit.
I'm not scared. These people need to be exposed.
Now, switching gears, we're going to talk about his motion for a new trial and acquittal, which was denied the other day. So we do want to let you know there's rumors, and I'm sure you've seen it, that Wade has no chance to get out of jail or prison. This is fake news, everybody. Wade still
has... This is fake news. That man will never see the light of day. Never.
The option to go through the appeal.
He's going to go through the appeal, but he's not going to fuck with me. She is trying to keep this life. She is invested, and she's thinking longevity. It takes about 5 to 6, maybe even 7 years to even get, in a courtroom for the appeal once it's filed and put through everything. It takes quite some time.
Appeals process to make sure that he can fight his conviction. Now, the appeals process, we're actually going to do the live on Sunday, and we're going to cover more about what that actual process entails so that everybody can be educated on what the next steps are going to be for Wade and for his trial. So we were ultimately expecting this motion to be denied because it goes to the current judge, Judge Thompson, and he's the one who gets to decide. Now, this is very rarely granted by the trial judge. Because if you think about it, why would a judge really want...
Yeah, I have a good question. Because I'm just like, what kind of woman is this? It's like she's going hard. But are these women racist? Like, are these women like Nazi lovers?
It's a possibility. Another thing too is this one acts like she comes off like she doesn't like him, like thinks he's attractive or like they're like lovers. But to me, she seems like she's the leader, and it's like a cult.
She's playing like mommy role.
Yeah, bro. It's like American Horror Story, bro.
It kind of does have a little American Horror Story vibe.
It definitely does.
Weird. It does, bro.
He want to agree to a new trial when he was overseeing it previously. This means that he would have to admit his own fault and how he ruled over the case. So again, we were expecting his motion for a new trial and acquittal to be denied, but the fight is not over. We are still going to be here with Wade through the entire...
Lady, get a life. Get a life. You're going to spend your life fighting for Wade Wilson? You are pathetic.
Appeal process, and we are going to ensure that he gets a new trial out of this. But again, guys, the only way that...
Yeah, it's not hard to tell that this lady is a con artist, bro.
She's like the voice. She's not the bag behind it, but she's the voice behind it. Now, there's other people that have the bag and are dropping bags for this shit. 20,000, 10,000.
Yeah, you see how many donors there were? It's not a lot of donors, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's not a lot of donors, but they got deep pockets.
Yeah, I see, man. It's scary shit. Are you scared? You afraid somebody's gonna come knock on your door?
I would love to know who these donors are. Love to know.
Bro, scared of Team Wade? Bro, he's got a green light on him. We can talk about that too later. JD DeLay basically gave it away in his last video, saying that organization has a green light on Wade Wilson. He's going to be dead before they even kills
the one he was false claiming. He was false repping.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, I heard those boys do nasty work.
The gang that they're talking about again is called the Unforgiven. They are a white supremacist gang, and just briefly, the swastika on his face, swastika on the side of his head. That's something that you have to earn with them, and it represents that you're a part of them. And he was faking that he was a part of them, so they've kind of word on the street is that they've put out a hit on him. That any prison yard he touches down on, it's gonna be lights out for Wade. Give me just 2 seconds, guys. Just hang on. I gotta take this call. It won't be long, I promise. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's go back to this.
I didn't want no smoke with him. I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, I heard those boys do nasty work. Not the smartest of the bunch, but they do put in pain. They get in the pain.
Big facts.
That we can get him to the appeals process is if we can hire a lawyer and the best lawyer for him. So that's why we wanted to move on next to talk about potential attorney information. And I do have some stuff to share with you on that too. We have reached out to several very reputable firms in Florida, approximately 6 of them. And again, guys, we don't want just the bare bones for Wade. I don't know about you, but I want to make sure that when he comes through this entire appeals process, that he has the best person by his side. He deserves that because, again, he hasn't been given a fair chance or any type of way to tell his truth and to tell his story. So,
lady, again, what planet are you living on? He hasn't had an opportunity. He's done told it all. He had all the opportunities, and he took them. Telling his dad, telling Mila, telling her order, telling his friend Joey, and not the Joey from the phone calls, different Joey. But what do you mean he hasn't had his chance to tell a story? Yes, he has.
When it comes to the new attorney, again, I already let you know how much it can cost,
$150,000.
She sounds, bro. She sounds like she's inciting in a way of like rallying these people. I'm getting a vibe of she's acting like a fucking dictator, bro.
No, she's the CEO of Team Wade, bro.
She's definitely up there. She's definitely up there, but she ain't the one with the money.
Yeah, did I ever tell you about the story when I was living with a friend of my mother's? We were living in a trailer park in New Jersey, not too far from Charles River. And they had this girl that the lady we were staying with adopted. She was a little bit older than me. I had to be like, what, 8, 9 or something like that at the time.
I'm gonna get past this part. Get back to the crazy.
A first appeal that does occur after conviction and after sentencing. We also found out that not every single attorney can actually handle these cases. We found out that they have to be death penalty certified. God forbid if that's what the outcome.
You didn't know that? You just found that out? Yes, death penalty cases require a death penalty certified lawyer. Dumbass. I despise this woman. I'm sorry. If my cursing bothers you, I apologize in advance. She just brings that out of me. Like, I almost feel rage towards this woman. I'm not even lying.
Is on Tuesday, and many will not take on the case until they figure that out. Now, everybody understands that we need to have an attorney secured for Wade before he has a sentencing, and our goal is to get one completed and signed up by Friday at the very latest, so that they are ready to go on Wednesday morning, the day after his sentencing is actually completed. Now, a lot of you have written in the comments, how about Jose Baez, right? Big name. He's handled some big cases like Aaron Hernandez and Casey Anthony. I will tell you that we have reached out directly to the Baez law firm, and we did.
Oh, wild cases, too. Those are some wild cases to be taken.
Yeah, Baez is a good lawyer, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't like Cohen, like all of them. They're good lawyers. You know, that's who you want. Or Boosie's lawyer from Louisiana or Atlanta.
Dirty lawyers. But, for people like Casey Anthony and Aaron Hernandez and people that commit murders, yeah, he's great.
Atlanta, they're all good lawyers, bro. The one that was on Vlad.
Sure she's getting a kickback under the table. Something orchestrating and connecting everybody. She's getting finer fees on the loan after everybody's paid and said and done. Come on, man.
I agree. This woman is not doing all this for nothing. She's getting something out of this. There ain't no way she's not.
Come on.
He's already been found. So they want a lawyer so he doesn't die. They just want to be able to talk to him for the rest of his life in prison. That's the goal, right?
Yeah, listen, I guess. I mean, that's the goal. But I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure somewhere down the line, she's collecting some kind of funds, and somebody's gonna hit her off with a little chunk.
But do they know that he has a green light on him? That's the question.
I think they understand the fact that he's probably never gonna be able to touch a population. He's gonna be escorted everywhere. Once they grant the death penalty, he's gonna be stuck 23-1. Everywhere he moves, he's gonna be moved by himself with the CO. Now, if he goes into a spot like an Epstein spot, you never know, anything can happen, man. They could be going in the showers, and then all of a sudden somebody's in there and they're shanking them up.
They might hide him like Nicholas Cruz, bro, where, 1090 Jake had to reveal that the state's been hiding Nicholas Cruz, put him in some kind of vacation prison somewhere.
Yeah, I heard he's in a camp somewhere in a far off
Yeah, yeah, 1090.
I don't think they're putting him in no vacation camp, but it does make me happy that if he does receive the death penalty, fingers crossed, he will be isolated from everyone, even other death row inmates. They can yell through the doors at each other, but even when he does his rec time, it'll be in a cage by himself. So,
Jake, shout out to Jake for that.
Yeah, he's going to be under supervision, otherwise, camera in the cell, CO's movement, one or two people that he'll be able to call, probably one person that he knows personally and his lawyer, and that'll probably be it. And the chances of him getting touched, it could happen, but I think he'll take himself out before that happens. He's gonna take himself out.
I agree with that too. I was thinking about that. I could see him Aaron Hernandezing himself. I could see him doing that because, I mean, you see how much this guy loves to be on the kiosk and talking to people and doing all that. He can't scheme and scam and run his mouth on death row. I mean, you're extremely restricted, even in your phone calls and stuff like that. You're very restricted. So I could see him trying to take himself out for sure.
The way how desperate he is, bro, he's gonna eventually go to that route. It's gonna cross his mind.
Yep.
Did speak to the representative there. What I'm going to try to do here is, and I'm not sure if I can, I'm going to try to post a picture here showing you the conversations that we actually had. So I apologize. Give me 1 second. I'll post the first screen here, which is the direct email thread with one of the representatives at the Baez firm. Let me just share this now. You guys should be able to see this. Let me just say, you guys should be able to see this first email now. This is directly from Michelle. I've been in contact with her at the Baez firm, and you can see in here that she's expressing that the jurors actually voted potentially for the death penalty. They said that she said in her email that she's going to have to check in and see if this is.
So check this. I'm gonna read the email which she wrote back because there's a lot of high points that she's not really saying. It says, "Hi, Marie. I see that the jurors voted for the death penalty. As a result, it is very likely the judge will give him death. I need to confirm if we would be able to handle the appeal. I need to discuss this with our DP counsel. I say this because there are technicalities when it comes to a DP appeal. Not anyone can handle these types of appeals. She is currently in a trial, but it should finish today. I should have response today, but just for your knowledge, the trial lawyer has to file notice of appeal 30 days after the defendant is sentenced. Once that is done, then the retained counsel for the appeal can file a notice of appearance because it would be private counsel. The defendant is responsible for all costs, which would include the trial transcripts. Therefore, you will want to make sure you have sufficient funds to cover those costs as well. If you want to have an idea on how much it would be, you can call the court reporter's office once he is sentenced and ask how much it would be to transcribe your dire trial and sentencing."
Basically, no, we're not going to be able to take this. You've already lost the case.
Yeah,
it's over with.
It's done deal.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from that.
Yeah, it's pretty much collect as much as you can because it's not going to happen.
That's not what I'm getting from that. I'm getting from that, she said that, this person from Jose Baez's office is saying they're going to have to discuss it with their death penalty counsel because, again, you have to be death penalty certified as a lawyer to do this. I don't know that Jose Baez is death penalty certified, but what I'm getting from it is, get your money up and, you can get a private attorney. You can hire him. It's going to cost you, but you can hire him.
That they would be able to cover because they really only have maybe one or two people who can handle death penalty cases. And again, here, guys, the only way that Jose Baez's firm would be able to cover him, she expressed to me, and I'm going to post the next one for you. So give me 1 second while I get that up here. But again, in this next one here, you're going to see that she actually wrote an email and let us know as well that if he's sentenced to the death penalty, and here's the next one, guys, you're going to see that if he's sentenced to the death penalty, that they said that they would not be able to be involved if he is sentenced to death. We would have to wait until sentencing to find out.
Oh, man.
So
nope, they're out. If he gets the death penalty, that's good news.
Just wanted to make sure that you guys were.
It's cooked, bro.
Yep. That is good news because I wouldn't want.
Parenthood is a journey filled with countless decisions, especially when it comes to your child's education.
I wouldn't want anyone like Jose Baez touching this case.
He's cooked. I need to put that on the thumbnail one time. He's cooked.
He's cooked. Put him on the grill. He's fucking cooked.
Perfect.
So for these women not to know that this whole thing is a fucking done deal and he's not, it's over. It's he's gonna get fried. And for them, like this lady, to keep on going and keeping this shit alive, it's all about capitalizing. All right, medical, cool. You know, everybody deserves medical and shit. But there's a grievance process and a way he can actually go through the court process and file for, you know, what he's being neglected of when it comes to medical. So if he's going through all this shit and getting on phones and talking to everybody and fucking Team Wade, but he can't fucking make sure he writes a grievance and send something to the fucking courts and let them know that he's fucking physically ill. Come on, man. It's all a fucking sham.
Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point. It doesn't make sense now with the medical here.
Hey, come on, man.
We're aware that we ultimately have reached out to the Baez law firm. They were super helpful and they were super nice, but we also wanted to make sure that you were aware that on the other end, they said that if he is sentenced to the death penalty, they cannot help in the situation, no matter what the circumstances. We even asked if Jose Baez himself, if we could afford him, if he would cover it. And unfortunately, we've been told no. So we did want to give you guys that update on the Baez law firm. And again, we're going to have this all recorded here, guys, so that you can go back and you can review all the information in the emails, because I know it's a little bit difficult to be able to read those emails quickly. But we still haven't given up hope. We still have several other really wonderful, great lawyers in Florida who are.
She's shopping around. She's shopping around, see what she could get and then what kind of kickback she could. Because now she's got to establish a new relationship.
They're gonna get there's not even a public defender that wants to take this case, man.
Yeah, public offenders take anything. They fucking get their name out there real quick. You never know. You might get one of those sloppy ties.
Yeah, he better call Saul. Better call Saul. That's who they need. Saul Goodman.
I don't even know who that is. Who are you talking about?
Breaking Bad, the lawyer in Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay.
You gotta watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it.
I can't believe you're one of the people that never seen Breaking Bad.
Nah, man, I don't like drugs like that, bro. I don't like being around it, seeing it. Like, I sold crack for 2 weeks, bro, and I couldn't do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. It's not. I was living around that. My mother was a fucking crackhead. You know what I'm saying? I've been around fiends, so I don't want to see. You know what I mean? That shit brings back trauma for me, bro.
We're open to taking on the case if we can raise up the proper amount of money for a retainer. Now, on top of it, you guys have also asked about the Innocence Project, and we've already looked into the Innocence.
They're gonna fucking say hell no. Get the fuck away from. Don't come back.
Project as well too. Now,
the Innocence Project, is she kidding? He's not innocent, lady. He's not innocent. The Innocent Project is not going to take him on. For what? That's for people that have been wrongly convicted. Wade Wilson was not wrongly convicted, okay?
Thing is with them, they won't do anything until sentencing is completed. So our goal is that we've actually already written it all out. But as soon as the sentencing is completed, we are going to directly reach out to the Innocence Project, and we're going to see what they can potentially do to help us out. Okay. But again,
they are not going to help you out. There's nothing to help out. Nothing. Again, he confessed to this. He admitted this. And his DNA was everywhere. God, how many times? I have rolled my eyes 1,000 times at this woman. I never roll my eyes this much, but I'm just continuously rolling my eyes.
Our number one goal, and I don't want to forget, you to remind everyone of this, is that we want to have an attorney on board.
The attorney represents the kiosk. Can you see that? Unplug?
Yeah.
She's a kiosk. What's her name?
This is Marie. There's also a Marion. There's a Dark Angel. I know a lot of the Team Wade. There's Courtney, one of his ex-girlfriends.
I don't know.
Hey, there's also a baby mama that reached out to us that's saying that she had a kid with Wade that Wade didn't even know about in 2016. I think she's full of crap. But
we should have her up. Let's entertain it. Let's entertain it.
All right. Well, listen. We'll see. We'll let the people decide in the comments if we should even entertain it at this point, because it's just. I know the dad's upset with a lot of people. The dad is upset with you too. The biological dad. And again, I have no hate for him at all, bro. I don't know why everyone thinks we.
No, there's no hate for him. It's just.
Bro, you said you would hide a body for your dog, so I don't understand.
And that's crazy, right?
Good point. You would hide a body for your dog? I don't know, dude.
I really thought about that,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. I know. I got you that.
I
Bro,
really
y'all,
thought
it's
about
on the last episode, y'all. Make sure y'all go check it out.
because I would be mad at him as I'm digging the fucking hole, bro. I'd be like, yeah, what you made me do. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, of course he's mad at him. I mean, but who cares? I'm glad Wade's dad did the right thing. Again, I have no idea why anyone attacks this man or whatever. I did hear him say some stuff on a phone call I wasn't super impressed with, but I think he was just trying to, you know, chop it up with Wade, I guess. I don't know. But his dad did the right thing. Period. I'm not gonna go on with that live stream. They're gonna get into something else, but you guys can, like I said, I will link this video in the description, and I'll link it in my comments as well, so you guys can just click right on it and go to it if you want to listen to the rest of it. Time life, Debbie from the kiosk hookup line. So let's see some of you guys' comments here. Hi Neil, how are you? Grandma, of course, lovely grandma. Grandma's saying, dude is a dirtbag and deserves whatever he gets in prison. I agree. Neil is saying Team Wade are a bunch of grifters, and it's a scam to make money off of some sick sympathy over a guy who strangled 2 women. Perfectly said, Neil. Perfectly said. I think they're grifters too. There is just no way that this woman is not making some type of money. She ain't doing this for free. You can't convince me of that. I do think there are some crazies, though, that are dedicating a whole lot of time and money to him. Let's see. Grandma is saying, no, I don't think so. People want to help him with that. Believe me, he is going to get it from the inmates. I hope he does. I'm going to advocate for prison justice here, okay? Neil Shaft. There are some very smart people in prison. They could pull a Troy Kell and get him out of his cell and take him out. They could. And Colleen said this. Colleen's saying there are crooked guards, too, that could be paid off or something. Absolutely. Definitely wouldn't be the first time. But if he does get the death penalty, he will be. Those 2 guys were not wrong. He was right. He'll be heavily watched. He will be escorted everywhere. He will have a CO, which stands for correctional officer, just in case you guys don't know that. But he'll have a CO, moving him wherever he's going to go, outside, to the showers, wherever. He's going to have someone right next to him. So, and he's probably going to need that. Honestly, he better make friends with those guards, because if he pisses them off and they let whoever get to him, because this Unforgiven gang in jail, again, is apparently after him. I'm trying to scroll through these comments. Neil is saying violence against women, especially for nut reason, is like the second worst right under Chomp. Yeah. It's disheartening. It truly is. And can you imagine being like a family member or a friend of one of his victims and seeing these nutcases advocate for him the way that they are? Can you imagine being at his sentencing of him murdering your loved one, and you got a bunch of idiots outside with Save Wade Wilson on their wrists and protesting it? Can you imagine what that would feel like? What kind of anger you would I know what kind of anger I would have. I would probably ask a police officer, can you please escort me to my car, or I might physically attack one of these people. Like, I'm not even joking. I think my anger, my PTSD would just go through the roof seeing these people advocate for this maniac. And I'm not for the violence. I'm not for the violence, but I'm just saying, I bet you it would stir up and conjure up so many angry feelings within people. And who could blame him? I mean, just who could blame him? Hi, Cuckoo. How are you? Didn't see you. Let's see. Neil is also saying Florida jail seems like a summer camp. The way he has all these phone calls, they make it seem like it's Disneyland. She has no clue what the F she's talking about. What lawyer would want this idiot talking for them? Well, I mean, honestly, think about the cases that Jose Baez took on. He took on Casey Anthony. Everybody in the country knew she killed her daughter. Took it on. He took on Aaron Hernandez, who was convicted, and he took him on afterwards. So for the lawyer, it's just all about the publicity. You know, to Jose Baez, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about little Kaylee Anthony that's murdered. His name got put out there because of that case. Everyone knows who he is because of Casey Anthony. It's money. It's always about the money. So let's see. We got some new comments down here. Palmina, hi, how are you? What was this? Palmina is saying the court put a gag order on the case yesterday. Well, I can see why. Palmina is saying David Arenberg, the DA in Lee County won't let him free. It is corrupt all the way, yes, but I think it'll be fair, this case. Yeah, I do as well. Let's see here. Grandma is saying if he befriends a CO, he will get beat down too. Well, I think if he was in general pop, you know, that maybe he would get beat down for befriending a CO. But if he's on death row, again, he's isolated from all the other prisoners. He's just like by himself all the time, even during rec. So, but you never know. I mean, crazy stuff has happened in prison for sure. And typically, if somebody wants something done and they know the right strings to pull, it can be done. So we'll wait and see what happens with this nutcase and his nutcase followers. But I will definitely be streaming his sentencing tomorrow, and we'll find out. We'll be able to talk more about what Wade's life in prison is going to be if he gets the death penalty, which I think he will. And we'll talk about that. So I thank you guys all for being here. Thank you guys all for commenting. If you wouldn't mind, please give this video a like, share it. If you like me, you can subscribe. I would appreciate that. And if you really like me, you can become a member of my channel. So thank you guys all for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.